So this is the pound dollar analysis for Monday 29th of January. Now let's have a look at the prices and where prices may likely go. So if it looks over here to the left of the chart, we found support around 39.42, after which we pretty much tested the 140.05 level, had a brief pullback before we had a strong continuation. Prices here on the pound dollar went on a very strong run, and we traded as high as 43.6. After which we put in this kind of it's not a pin bar really, but it's similar to a pin bar. And what we did see was some strong sell side momentum, reversing a lot of this move here to the upside. We've had a bit of a reverse of this move. We've not reversed the entire move. We've not reversed all the way back down to the 140 level. Now we did come down in and around the where is that? Just bear with me a second here. There we go. So what we did see is prices did trade all the way down to in and around this 141.18. Trade slightly, well, not slightly below it. Just seems to trade quite a bit below it. Just gonna have a check to see where our lows are here. Our lows are in around the 140.83, 40 or so pips, which is quite a bit. I believe this is 141.18. But this is a very strong momentum candle that we are looking at, so it's not surprising really. So just bear with me a second here. So we've got this very large candle here, possibly indicating there was a news event, which was possibly dollar positive or pound negative. As we can see, we didn't see that follow through from that negative candle. What we did instead see was a brief consolidation before we saw upside momentum re-enter the market. Now from this upside momentum, we've had a brief pullback. We've tested this 142.66, which was a minor resistance. Actually, there's minor resistance here with a brief pullback before upside continuation over here to your left. So what we have seen is we've put in a lower high. So we've got our highs up here around a 43 level. Now we've had prices pull up to the 42.66, and we weren't able to break above it. Prices had a couple of tests of that level, a brief breakthrough, weren't able to close above that level. Another couple of tests before we saw the breakdown in prices. So we've had a gap down briefly here on Sunday. We'll see whether prices do come down for a test of that 141.18. If we do break, because at the moment we do seem to have some bullish candles closing the gap. If we do see the test of 141.18, this level marked out here in blue, if we do hold it again, we'll be looking for prices to head back up towards the highs up here in around 142.66, break from which we're looking for price to see our price react to the 143.43 level, which is pretty much our most recent high. If, however, we're not able to hold the 141.18, we are looking for prices to trade not only to the 141.83, but not 141.83, sorry, 140.83, break from which we are looking to see how prices react to ultimately the 140.05 level. So if we break down from 140.83, we are looking to see price head back down towards the 140.05 level. Now, depending on times how long we take to get down to 140.05, by the time we do get down there, we do have to be aware that possibly the 200 period moving average will come into play. 200 period moving average along with the horizontal level may provide an area of confluence, therefore increasing the possibility of a bullish bounce. And if we do get a bullish bounce again, we'll be looking at see prices head towards that 140.52. If we do see continuation above the 140.52, we'll be looking to see our price reacting around a 140.83. So in around our lows just here. See whether we do find support there, what resistance, or 141.18 to the upside. So those are pretty much levels that we are looking at here on the pound dollar. Overall, and we are still in an uptrend, especially on the higher time frames. So possibly a move down to support, then upside continuation. But if we do see a breakdown from where we are, if we do see a breakdown and we do see some dollar strength. We've mentioned the levels that we are looking at where we might find support if prices do sell off a bit. So what we're going to do now is we'll look at the higher time frames, and we'll start with the monthly. And as we can see here on the monthly, the recovery in the pound against the dollar has been it's been fairly strong over the past couple of months or so. So we had a strong sell-off, had a period of consolidation, a brief move upwards, a slight consolidation upwards, and again we're putting a very bullish month here in January. So we do ultimately look to be heading towards that 145 level, after which we are looking to see our prices reacting around our highs of the Brexit month of 2016 of that 150 level. Now, what we're going to do now is we're going to have a look at the weekly time frame. Oh, actually, we've got a 50 period here on the daily, but let's just see where that 50 period is. 50 period moving average we've got here at 145.73. So we'd first have to navigate 145. So we head over to the weekly chart. And here we are on this weekly chart. And what's noticeable here is we formed our lows just there. We've got a slightly higher low. And what we have seen is we've had a series of higher lows. On this weekly chart, we can see this moving average here marked out in red. Now this moving average is a 20 period moving average, and as we can see, after pretty much forming these lows with this higher low here, and we've traded above the 20 period moving average, even though there have been occasions where we have traded beneath, it hasn't been for an extended period of time. It has been quite brief. So we've had pullbacks to 20 period moving average, found support, slightly beneath, found support again, a deeper retracement here, found support. The most recent pullback has not been down to the 20 period moving average. Slightly above it, we found support, and as we can see, prices have traded upwards in a very consistent manner. We've had, wow, what's that? Is that 6 consecutive weeks of bullish price action here on the pound dollar, highlighting the pound strength or possibly the dollar weakness. So we do appear to be heading towards that 200 period moving average here on the weekly time frame. The 200 period moving average is sitting at a horizontal level now. The 200 period moving average is sitting at 43.82. So we do have to be aware of that. Our most recent high has been in around a 143.44 level. So in around a 143.82, was it? Yes, 143.82. We do have to be aware of the 200 period moving average here on this weekly time frame, above which, again, we've mentioned is the 145 level. Now we're going to have a look at the daily chart, see how prices are developing. And, well, there we are. What we can see here is a move upwards, had a brief consolidation, move upwards, a brief consolidation. And as you can see, brief pullback there before we had a very strong move. So we had a brief pullback here. We had very strong buying side momentum. Now, we've got this bearish candle here, and we are still operating in shadow of it. The very next day, again, we've had a push up. We weren't able to break above the 42.66. We've got a pretty sizable wick, so we're possibly looking at a bull flag forming here on a daily chart. If we do retrace down to 145 before we move on to test our most recent highs, possibly if we do break above there, we are looking ultimately at the 145 level. And yeah, with that said, that pretty much up to the pound dollar analysis. Thanks for watching.